Hi, I am AI-generated Mia. There has been a lot of media attention recently on Trump's tariffs and how they have caused stock prices to drop. Bapodra Investments will share their own unique insights into this and challenge your minds to think differently to the herd.
Hi, I am AI-generated Esther. There has been a lot of media attention on Trump's tariffs. The media have attached a narrative to the reason why stocks around the world have seen such a sharp correction. It is all down to Trump's tariffs. Bapodra Investments accepts that this announcement may well have amplified the move downwards and may have made it more quicker and sharper, but they believe some of the largest stocks were already declining beforehand. Bapodra Investments believe corrections are necessary and healthy for the stock market. They should not be feared. They create opportunities for buying at lower prices. No stock will just keep on rising without corrections. There are always corrections along the way, and some will be deeper than others. The key is to look at the longer-term trend and establish if that is still intact. It is also important to identify if there has been a trend reversal or not. Different stocks via their charts will tell different stories when you zoom in and out of the different time frames. At some point, you get buying exhaustion, and there are not enough buyers willing to pay a higher price to push the prices further upwards. In simplistic terms, during such a period, there are simply more sellers who are willing to sell at lower prices, who overpower the buyers. In these price battles, the sellers become victorious, pushing the prices further down. At the heart of this is sentiment, where the sellers will have a more bearish sentiment over buyers that have a more bullish sentiment, resulting in lower prices.
Hi, I am AI-generated Rifa. Bapodra Investments is going to pick a well-known U.S. company, Amazon, around the 1st of February 2025, a full 2 months prior to Trump's tariffs. The price topped and started its decline. Behind me you will see the chart in the monthly time frame. At the same time, the relative strength index RSI went above 70, indicating overbought levels, and again the RSI began dropping. The market is a forward-looking discounting mechanism. It looks around 6, 9 and even 12 months in advance and reflects how the largest group of investors and traders, including the largest institutional investors and hedge funds, view the stock in the future. If a lot of these stop buying and there are not enough buyers due to a collective overpowering bearish sentiment, then the price is going to decline. That is precisely what happened. Now once the RSI goes around 30 or below on the daily time frame, then it is reasonable to expect the buyers to come in and overpower the sellers if they feel the correction is overdone. Price support levels are holding, or certain Fibonacci retracements have been met. Only the price action will confirm if this happens or not, and nothing else. Bapodra Investments is now going to take another large, well-known U.S. company, Apple. Around the 26th of December 2024, the price topped, and it has been trending downwards ever since. This is over 3 months in advance of Trump's tariff announcement. If you look at the chart behind me, Bapodra Investments have used the 4-hour time frame to highlight how the RSI is below 30 as of close of play, Friday the 4th of April 2024, and in oversold territory. It would not surprise Bapodra Investments if at some point Apple's stock price rallies as buyers come in and overpower the sellers. Of course, there is absolutely no guarantee of this, and prices could just as easily continue declining further downwards. The price can remain in the oversold territory for longer than one thinks. The only truth is the price action. Some will argue that investors and traders around the world anticipated Trump's tariffs well in advance of the announcement, but even if that is true, it highlights how the price often reacts first, and well before any news is actually confirmed and released. Again, it is all about sentiment at any given period of time.
There was a lot of commentary in advance of Trump's tariffs that U.S. stocks had risen too much for months now, and how a correction was well overdue. This narrative was being pushed out during the months of 2024, and well before Trump became president. The decline started happening at a time when Trump's tariff announcements had not even been finalized and rubber stamped. The media feel like they have to attach a narrative that its audience will believe, understand, and accept as a reason. That makes sense as to why the stock prices are falling. They know the majority of its audience will not question or challenge this. Bapodra Investments is hoping the two examples they have provided will highlight why. If you follow the price action, the trend, and use certain technical indicators, then it really does not matter what news is churned out by the media. You will be able to make investing and trading decisions based on the price, behavior, and what the chart is telling you. If you found this content both useful and interesting, then please do encourage your friends, family, and colleagues to subscribe to this channel. Please don't forget to press the like button.